Investigation by Werksmans Attorneys into the NSFAS payment scheme has found that the involvement of its CEO Andile Nongogo in the bidding process was a clear violation of NSFAS processes as well as a conflict of interest. Nongogo has taken a leave of absence following allegations made against him while he was running the Services Sector Education and Training Authority.
The report established that the CEO actively participated in the presentation to the Bid Evaluation Committee of proposals by service providers. This is a material violation of public procurement processes of NSFAS, which he was employed to safeguard and uphold. Furthermore, the report reveals that there seems to have been a conflict of interest in the appointment of these two fintech service providers. The report also states that the CEO appointed Dr. Chirwa to assist the Bid Evaluation Committee as a technical advisor. This appointment was inherently incorrect, according to the report, as the 2021 SAM policy does not provide for the appointment of an expert to the Bid Evaluation Committee.
Well, the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse, OUTA, welcoming the report. Rudy Haner is the Portfolio Manager for Transport and State Capture at OUTA. Rudy, good afternoon to you. I remember when you first blew the whistle on this, you said all along there were problems with this. That's after students weren't getting the money, the payments that they were supposed to be getting. Do you believe you've been vindicated here?
Good afternoon, Stephen. Yes, I think, today's announcement by the board, confirming what we have found and what we alleged from October last year and even before that when we investigated Mr. Nongogo's conduct at the Services CETA. So yes, I do believe that the investigators, the Werksmans investigators, did a sterling job. And hopefully, like the chairman said, these recommendations will be implemented in full. And that the students can, from here on forward, hopefully see a payment system of the allowances that will be to their benefit and in their best interest.
So I just want to understand this. Andile Nongogo was basically somehow friends with some of the people who were going to benefit from these contracts. And he was playing an active role in deciding who gets the contracts. And as CEO, he shouldn't have been doing that. Does that sum it up accurately?
Yes, it does. Mr. Nongogo is a seasoned public official that should know the prescripts of the PFMA very well as all the procurement rules and procedures and regulations. And from way back at Services CETA, we could see that he ignored some of these legal prescripts, and it just carried on at NSFAS. So, and we have also listened to the recordings of the bid evaluation committee and their interaction with the service providers, where Mr. Nongogo was, he was there, he was present, and he made a lot of comments. And like the chairman said, that is unfounded, and it's not allowed that he can interfere with this process.
So what do you think should happen now? I mean, I presume you want him removed from his position. Who do you hold responsible for allowing this to happen?
Well, I think, first of all, yes, it will be the right decision for NSFAS to let Mr. Nongogo go. I also think that it will be inappropriate to appoint him again in the public service after this. We have released a media report some months ago with the heading, Mr. Nongogo should not be allowed near the public person. That is still our point of view.
And the Higher Education Ministry, or the Minister, Dr. Bladen Zamande, do you believe he bears any responsibility for this? NSFAS is sort of independent.
Well, Minister Zamande defended, the whole scheme, the direct payment scheme to students from the day it was introduced up until very recently. I hope that this report will also show to the Minister that, everything wasn't always good and dandy. And that, like the report said, due diligence must be done, a thorough investigation into service providers, the service, if they can deliver the service, etc. So this should be, something that the minister should take cognizance of.
And the impact this has had on students, Rudy. I mean, it meant that many of them were not actually able to get the money that they were supposed to get. And that basically means they didn't have any food.
Yes, absolutely. The students was the ultimate losers in this direct payment scheme, done by these fintech companies. We've always said that the payment of allowances to students is nothing else than a payroll system. NSFAS they do have vacant positions in the organization. If they fill them and they, concentrate on what they should do and roll out something like a normal salary payment system, there should not be a problem. If the public service can do that, they're paying almost 2 million people a month, so can NSFAS.
Rudy Haner, thank you. Portfolio Manager for Transport and State Capture at the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse. Do appreciate the time this afternoon. Important developments at NSFAS there.